Hello Internet, I'm back with the fourth piece of Devastator, Bonecrusher, who forms the left arm, and I'm sorry to say that he is my least favorite of the set. The first two major reasons for this. The first, you can probably see right now, he is by far the most monotone version, the most monotone of them, yellowish green. There's a little bit of silver right here, purple windshields, and up front you got the Decepticon logo, silver and black. That's it. Oh, and black in the back. But just he's very bland to look at. Functionally, he does roll, which is a plus, and he does have a functioning scoop, which is more than can be said for some of his comrades. But it's very boring in yellow. I don't like it. This set overall has been one of the things I've kind of like the first time I've considered getting some repro labels. So maybe when they do that, I'll get that, and it'll warm me up to him. But like the Japanese version, from what I've seen, has I want to say this part's black or purple or something like that. That helps immensely, or just maybe even doing the entire tread section as purple would help. But yeah, as is, I'm not a huge fan of how he looks. The other one's an engineering thing, which we will get to when we transform him, which we shall do now. Okay, so transforming Bonecrusher is actually, he's probably the most complex of the bunch. Not that they're, super complex, but he's got the most tricks to him. So first off, you're going to unpeg these, and you'll notice these tabs go into these holes. Similarly, this tab goes in this hole. So these fold down a bit, and he's got this type of like leg connection, hip connection. I know, like I always think Beast Wars Silver Bolt when I see this thing, but that's because that was one of my favorite toys as a young adult. And I liked it a lot, but I'm sure there have been others that do that. But yeah, the idea is this is supposed to slot into this, and then these kind of hook together. Problem is, it doesn't work that well. So we're going to try to get it locked together as best we can. So yeah, like that. Okay, it's holding for now, but then what you do is you. I think part of my problem is I'm doing this before, but it'll happen when it moves around. Extend these out, then flip the feet out like this. So the treads become the feet, much like the original toys. Okay, so then you are left with a walking bulldozer. I'm going to fold this. This is going to come down a bit, but we'll fit it better later. So we shift upward a bit. Okay. So this unpegs here. This pops out, and then this part pops up. And this will expose the head right here. It flips out like that. These will come forward. You have to split them like that. You also have to make sure this isn't bumping and everything. These will come out, form his legs, and then this part just folds in and does that. So there's his like main body, and then for the arms, they just fold out and fold down like this. And finally, the bulldozer scoop comes up, and there is. And this is what I'm talking about with these hips. These do not stay in at all, and it's immensely annoying. Okay, so they're roughly straight. Okay, so yeah, there we have the completed Bonecrusher. Okay, so beyond the hips that I mentioned, the other kind of minor issue is the leg likes to kind of slide back in when you're moving around. That's not a huge deal, but it does happen. As you can see in this mode, there is some more color. There's silver on the arms, which is nice. He actually has separately painted hands, which I think he's the only one that does. So that's a nice change. chest has the silver, the red, and the purple, and then the Subcon symbol up front, so that was a good choice, but still the legs are very, very yellow. And that is downer. I think if they had been just one more color on these legs, I'd probably like this guy a bit better. This is also very annoying, but on the side, he's got this piece. If you want to fold it up, he'll have a, it'll look better from the front, but not as good from the side. And from the back, this is actually the forearm for Devastator. So, possibility he probably makes out as one of the best of the bunch, though, which is an up. Just stupid. Meh. Yeah. Okay. Head is on a ball joint. It rotates just fine and has a bit of back and forth motion. Shoulders can go out like this and rotate around, though the scoop does get in the way a bit. He has a double elbow joint thanks to the transformation. He has hips that don't like to work. And he does have this, since this is a ball joint, this can actually rotate around a bit too if you like. So, arm-wise, he's probably, like I said, the best one. He's also got, fine proportioned arms. So, no waist of any kind. Hips can go out like this, forward and back like this. Knee like this. Knee's a little ridiculous because does this number. I kind of wonder if there's a way to get the knee joint down here, but I don't think the sliding mechanism will work as well. And then ankles can do this, so you can do a. So I'm gonna spend half this video messing with these hips. You can, the ankles can tilt in, which I think all of them can do that. I very much appreciate that. I think more toys should do that. Like, I really wanted this ability to do a kind of flat-footed stance on Combiner Wars Megatron. But yeah, possibly he's okay. He's like I said, I think he's probably the best of the set. Maybe Scavenger is tied with him. But these hips, this is bad, and just the lack of color are a downer. So, but yeah, we will show off another. I showed it off with Long Haul, but I wanted to get a better look at him. Here is the missile launchers, which are ridiculous looking, but I like them. I also note amazingly his arms can actually support the weight, which is impressive. But yeah, they look good. Like, they would look better if these were red, but honestly, that's not something I'm expecting on even a normal Voyager. Like, a Masterpiece might do that, but yeah, they look hilarious, but they look good. They are quite heavy, so balance appropriately, though I'm not really having any trouble balancing him like this. I say as soon as I let go of him, he falls over. See, it works. It works just fine. But yeah, I just want to show these off a bit more. They do have nice detail, and these, as mentioned, do become the main arms of Devastator once we get to transforming him. So for height, we shall grab the ruler, which is totally right next to me. He's about 7-ish inches. I mean, make sure he's standing straight. Yeah, like just a smidge under 7. So not bad. For similar size comparisons, here he is with Alpha Bravo. And I know they've probably never met outside of battle. I think he might have been pulled over by this guy once, but here he is next to Masterpiece Prowl. Yeah, I just randomly putting him here. I like this Prowl. He's a nice Prowl. But yeah, overall, like I said, he's my least favorite just because he kind of hits a couple buttons I don't like. I see other people like him if they're not bothered by the colors or these hips. So, yeah, next we will look at the other arm, Scavenger, who I think fares a bit better than him. So, until then, yeah, I don't have much to say other than I hate those damn hips.